Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Us.
What a disaster! Woo!
Hello, we're having
Started shooting as
techno.
I was about to leave the house. Sorry, it's Caino. Sorry, Caino.
We're having techno problems.
Tech issues. Yes, I'm trying to get a video off of Auntie Ange's phone. And the issue is that I plug the phones into the computer.
Don't leave me.
And
Don't leave me.
I get to, get into the files. And then it won't let me transfer for some reason. And then afterwards, the phone stops showing up on the computer, like the files and stuff. So I can't access it anymore for some weird reason. So then I airdrop it to my phone. Same issue. So I've been trying to send myself this video in several different ways, and it's only just got through to my computer just now as we've started. So yeah, that was fun and very frustrating. But I finally got there, so you might see me do a bit of fiddling later. Yeah. Anyway, hello everybody, how's it going? Mindstorm here.
And Auntie Ange.
Yeah. So,
I just realised I need to see Richard. To show
Oh.
him that Gordon Ramsay clip.
ah yes. I showed Auntie Ange a funny video. It was somebody cut together different Gordon Ramsay clips to talk about having sex. It was really funny. Could I have the stool, since you no longer have the dogs?
Yeah, but I like this still because it gives me a bit of height to me. Oh dear. You took the dog mat with you. I was trying to hold the dog mat down. Oh dear.
So yeah, I'm gonna start fiddling with stuff as we talk. So, gigs. Before we talk about what we got up to,
Does anybody want to tell us what they got up to first?
well, yeah, tell us about your week. But also, I was going to say, talk about gigs that they've been to, live music gigs or something.
Yeah. Have
Any
you been
that
into
you
any?
had a favourite or?
Mine was last year, or was it the year before, when I went with Callum and his friend and Romy and took him to Hollywood Undead. Got to been 2 years ago, hasn't it? Not this February, I think it's the February before. First ever lockdown, yeah.
Ah,
No, it's the first lockdown, was it 2020? It's 2 years ago then, wasn't it?
yes.
So, yes. Had a job interview on Thursday, and then I got told in the evening I didn't get the job, so that's a bit of a boo-hoo.
You had a bit of a bummer there, didn't you?
Yeah, I would have quite liked it. It was working in the job centre, helping people get in back into work, but it wasn't as such as the job centre. It's called Job 22. So I've done my... Did you read my read?
No, I didn't. I've been doing this non-stop. I've been busy myself,
Ah, we know what you'll be doing in a minute, won't we?
Do ignore this.
So, yes. So we saw Callum last night playing in his band, didn't we? And wasn't too bad.
Yeah. So we watched Callum and his band do some music because
They haven't
it
got
was.
a singer. So
They haven't.
his drummer.
So.
His drummer became the singer,
Well,
which wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it was his drummer's birthday, and he wanted to be a singer for this, didn't he? Because they don't have a singer.
Yep.
And I'm trying to get the video, but I can't find it.
And so they got another friend to be the drums. So I was going to show you some clips of it just for a.
Yeah, once I finally got it up
Let's
and running,
be gig Rolling Stones.
says Nick.
It's alright, I can't. The screen suddenly goes covered up, and I
Yeah.
can't read what people send.
Yeah, you got.
And I can't read
bear
the one
with
up
me.
there without my glasses. So anyway, back in a bit. Oh, right, Caino will be back in a bit.
Yeah.
Rolling Stones. Actually, I saw Status Quo at Burley. I took these many years ago to see Status Quo. And they didn't play my favourite song at all. So, I've done that one. And then I did Hollywood Undead 2 years ago. I can't think of really gone to that many because it's bloody expensive. Did the V Festival with them all. We saw loads of gigs. Oh, I did a festival about 2 years ago. So,
yeah. Oh yeah, what's the festival?
Yeah. I don't know. Can't remember.
Disgraceful.
I've got a terrible memory. My memory doesn't want to kick in today. So I went there. I went with my neighbour's ex-partner.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we went there. Oh, is that other one who's not Ed Sheeran, or the other one that sings? Do you know what? Everything has gone completely so unprofessional out my head. I've just had this wave of tiredness that's come over me. So my brain's gone, switch off. Yes, you can have a big yawn, Blue. Big, massive yawn. So, yeah, I went off to a friend's yesterday, do this brochure booklet with depression and everything. I've got a little, which has got loads of typing up to do. And I've got one little bit to do, and then my bit's done for it, and then she needs some photographs and stuff. So I've got to do that, and then we'll have to transport them over. Blue looks like he's fallen asleep. I think I'm boring him today. Quite quiet, aren't we, today? Because he's clicking away.
Yeah. So a bit more details about yesterday, I guess. We what? Okay.
Oh, on Friday I took my mother to go and see a medium.
Yeah.
A bloke called Paul, yeah. And it's also funny because on my way to your grandma's, I was near the end, I was like getting sleepy, so as soon as I walked into her house, because she wasn't in, I nicked her bed for me. And then I heard this knock on the door. So I go thinking, oh bloody hell, mother. So as I go to the door, see this grey hair here, and I thought, oh, it's bloody me mother, isn't it? Again, being awkward. I went, God, Mum, can you just not let me get some rest? It was her neighbour. Oh, even then I couldn't work out her face. I said, I'm so sorry, I'm just so tired. He got his paw and you're half asleep.
Yeah.
Panting away. So, yeah, so I did a bit of my mother book yesterday. And then Thursday I had my job interview, I didn't get the job.
Yeah. Going back to the gig, which is the main topic, because we kind of glossed over that a little too vaguely.
I was
cooking
around.
Still talked about. So anyway, so what happened yesterday? Because when I can't remember I forgot the exact date his birthday was. But Callum's friend Charlie is his 20th, and what he wanted to do was to do a live gig with him and his band, and in the band was also my brother as well, Callum. They don't have a singer, and Charlie's normally a drummer, but he decided to be the singer yesterday and get a friend in to be the drums. So went there, everybody socialised for a bit, and then they got up on the stage, didn't they? Started playing these different songs, because they are their own band, except for the friend that came and did the drums. He's not part of the band, but he did a really good job anyway. And Auntie Ange captured a few videos of it happening, so we thought we'd show you a video. Chances are we're definitely going to get copyright claimed because these are copyrighted music they played, so but yeah, I thought we'd get to show you, so I'm just gonna do that because I've got to readjust things a little bit
over my eyes.
Yeah,
It's my eyes.
so this is him there. That I think where is he? He's somewhere in here. There we go. Yeah, so I think this is the first song they did. So that one there, this one here is Charlie, the birthday boy, and there's Callum being the bass on this one. As he says, not a real instrument. I think start to about here maybe. Or did they start? Oh no, they started playing, so I'll take it back a bit. Did you want to hear this as well, or because it's only through the headphones?
Oh, okay, don't worry about it. Play it.
No, okay. just
little
pause it
kids.
there. Yeah, the little kids dancing away. Because they didn't like the loud volume at first. You see them blocking their ears. I'm just going to move that out of the way. So yeah, although you got to ignore these banners. Apparently there was a graduation that happened a little while before they came along. So that's for unrelated.
I wondered what that was all about. When I was going...
I didn't even notice, to be honest.
I noticed the banners, but I just thought, what the...
I didn't notice until just today, like a few minutes ago. So yeah, they had a nice little play, and it was fun to...
Muppets behind.
Yeah, it was fun to listen to.
Singing wasn't that bad for not being a singer.
Yeah, he was quite alright for...
Yeah. Amateur.
Yeah. So Cam's hoping like they might get something at some point, to do more gigs in the future. Didn't the place offer them something as for them taking part in the music there as well? The owners, as like a little contribution for what they did. But yeah, that was nice to go to. It was fun to listen to everything going on live at the event.
First time I've seen his new band, because he used to be in the band with the college, wasn't he? But they're all different.
So it's a completely different band now. I did not know that.
Yeah, did you not?
I did not.
Well, when he yelled about it originally, I thought it was the original lot, and then when I said something, he goes, "No, they're all people he got to meet."
I lose track, to be honest.
Yeah, so they're all sort of like a new group, so they've just got to get a singer now.
And
they've got to name the band.
They went down a singer, didn't they? And they've
got to name the band. The band hasn't got a name either.
I don't know. I might approach them for my that thing that I'm doing. If they're up for that. I said to Callum, as I said to Callum, what happens if I build up and become a record label and then I own his band? So what was I doing instead of stream? I was looking at this. We were at this gig yesterday because it was my brother's friend's birthday. And that was his little party to do a live gig.
Oh, I took his friend for a job, didn't I, on Monday morning?
His other friend.
And then he got told he didn't have the job, so that's a bit
Okay,
sad.
so before we carry on with that, because that just came out of nowhere and makes it seem like it's related. It's not. But yeah, this is what we did yesterday. We went to a live gig. Tell us about any live gigs you went to. Let us know if there's any favourites you went to. Yeah, anyway, so on to other topics now, because that's what Auntie Ange jumped to. You took one of Callum's other friends to a job interview, didn't you?
Last Monday, yeah. And he didn't get the job, bless him.
He didn't.
You're helping him out with the CV. I
am working really hard with the CV. Like, there's a lot to change.
What does everybody think of GoFundMe, by the way?
Oh, do we really have to do that here?
No. I'm just asking, what does everybody think? I'm never going to trust them.
Yeah, I'd rather not. You're literally jumping from topic to topic. Can you just focus on one for like a little bit?
Okay. I'm tired. Go on then.
Yes, Auntie Ange took Cam's friend to a job interview. It was kind of funny though what you said, because like they asked if he did like customer service and he said no, and you're like,
no,
yes.
Till's
work. Oh, there you go. And you're like...
He went, no. I went, yes, you have. And then they said, do you live local? And he went, no. I went, yes, you do.
Poor kid.
It is hard work.
Yeah, when he sent me a CV, like, it turns out I had to try and do a little bit of fix-up. Because, like, when I read it, like, literally the first couple sentences... any employer will just throw the CV out. Creepy Walker says, I was in London yesterday. Managed to go to the O2, see Big Ben and the London Eye, and take an Uber boat, because that exists. An Uber boat? Never heard of that one before.
So what did you do at the O2? I saw the O2. I thought it was a big, like, something like this dome thing. I thought that was the O2, but it's not.
Oh.
It was like walking into a theatre room with no chairs in it.
Oh.
I think that's where we went to go and see. Hold on. Callum, Was it O2 who saw Hollywood Undead? Was it O2 we went to for Hollywood Undead? Yeah. Yeah, it is. O2, the one I went into, it was like you walk in and you have like a little entrance room and then you go through another one. And it's like an old picture sort of house. Or a theatre thing with no chairs, and obviously the chairs have been removed, and you've got the stage, and then you've got like just two large, lots of floors, and you go down a few steps to the bottom floor, and then you've got the stage in front of you. I take it that's the same O2 that you went, where I thought it was a new building in 2000 with a big massive dome sort of looking thing.
I only bought Five Guys at the O2 because shopping for clothes is boring. Just wear the same thing every day. I'm kind of the same, yeah. My son, get a soundboard. When you get a bad question, answer it with a soundboard quip. If I could afford one, I would.
What's the soundboard?
It's like a little, like you get like a bunch of buttons and you can push it and like it can place audio.
Yes, I said that for a bit of Jake, didn't I? When we started getting a bit more on our podcast.
I think we did talk about that a long time ago, didn't we? Yeah. Well, hey, more Patreon supporters, and I might get a soundboard. I'm yeah. They are expensive.
I still need to do editing on my.
You do.
I haven't had a chance to.
You've got a lot to do.
I know. I'm on my course tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've missed it for 2 weeks.
Naughty. Well, next week as well, because I'm going to be picking up Emily, I believe. I think it's next week.
When are you picking her up?
When?
So is she be doing the podcast with you on a Sunday?
She finishes work at 4:30.
Sunday?
Yes.
What about a podcast?
That's what I was getting to. I was thinking we could do a video call while I'm away. So Auntie Ange will be here, do a video call. And then...
I'll have to show me how to do it, won't you?
Yeah. The thing is, on the call, I'm also going to tell you what buttons to push, because you messed it up last time.
Ooh, meow.
Last time I left you like... I literally wrote down the instructions in detail.
And sheep too.
Which made one, because I'm very clever. I'm sure you could figure it out. I don't have the time.
Meow on the button things. That soon woke me up.
I wrote in clear detail what to push at what exact time.
I stuck to it.
No, you didn't. You messed it up. I had to call you, remember, to fix it.
And then he was giggling down the phone.
So I'd have to call Auntie Ange before a good time before the podcast starts, so I can tell her what buttons to push at the right time. It's a video call. I should be on the show too. I'll be doing it through Discord.
Will you?
Yes.
Shame Emily didn't drive then. She could have driven. Yes, I like that creepy walk at Auntie Ange Productions. I like that one. That gets my vote. That gets the headphones vote.
Try it. Set up your own production, and then you'll realise what I have to deal with all the time. All the work I put in.
Just get the smallest violin going, shall I?
It's don't care. I'm still right.
Still right, still left. Still left.
What else have we been up to this week? Well, I have updated my website a little bit. So now the front page is a bit more... Saying it'll be on Discord is agreeing I'll be on the show. That's for Patreon supporters, unfortunately, Rick. That is for... I can't remember which tier it was. I always have to check my tiers when I talk about them. But I know one of the tiers for Patreon supporter, then you can hop on to the podcast. So yeah, wager on it for £5.
£5 or $5.
I think Creepy Walkers UK.
Ah, Creepy Walkers UK, isn't it? That's because you've seen me.
So used to Americans. But yes, so I've updated my website recently. So now the front page, it looks a little different. It's got So instead of having a separate about page, it's now all on the front page, and it has little glimpses of all the stuff we do. I was actually expecting payment from me. No.
What was I going to say to you? Oh, you threw me off track now.
And another thing I've been up to lately, I started adding more activity on my Discord. So you might notice right now it says I'm doing documents on Word. I am, like, they are open right now. So whenever I open up my programs, like my drawing program or my photoshopping or documents, you now see that I'm working. So that's what I've been up to. And also you might notice every now and then I'll go on GTA for like 10 minutes and then click off. That's just so I could go on, get my free spin, and then leave the game. I grew up learning American English. Welp. Gotta learn English. The true English.
I think that'd be French then. Apparently we took...
You mean
Apparently we took French at one stage, apparently.
France isn't a real country.
Oh dear. Oh. I hope the French don't listen to that. They'll be so devastated. And you've just been cruel.
If you're French and you hate what I said, support my Patreon to prove that you hate what I said.
Yeah, it's crafty, isn't it?
I wrote a song on Word.
If you're French and you hate the English, support us now.
Yeah.
If you're Scottish and hate the English,
support us on Patreon to show your hatred. You can even add a comment.
I wrote a song on Word while my fans watched yesterday. Spent
4.5 hours on it. God damn.
Crikey.
I would actually like to show off as I write documents, but what I'm writing at the moment is classified until further notice. So, but for other stuff, I might show streams.
Collaborated. No,
actually, it was a collaboration.
Ah,
cool.
Collaboration. Don't know why I said Ed at the end. In the wind, dead loud out there.
It's quite windy outside today.
And it's thrown down rain, and I didn't even realise it threw down rain. Did it wake me up at 6 this morning? The rain did.
Did it?
Yeah, I was awake at 6 this morning. It woke me up, and I was hoping to get back to sleep, thinking, it's Sunday. I don't need to get all birdie. I can finally have some rest.
You're the type that wakes up and never goes back to sleep. Emily's the same. I can wake up, and the moment I close my eyes, I'm gone again.
I'm not.
So I have to have like a million alarms to make sure I stay awake.
I did it first, but you can do it too. I've
done it before. Thank you very much. I used to live stream before doing these current live streams.
I did it first.
I just kind of stopped doing it for a while.
You can do it too. Oh dear.
There we go. That's better. So I don't keep looking that way. I put like a reflection of the stuff on here. I do my diagrams and discuss photos live and allow others to watch my creations. I'm not hung up on the millions I'm not getting. Fair enough to you.
Well, don't you do something like that?
I have done my artwork live streams and creative live streams.
And you've never had the millions neither.
I don't.
No, see?
I'm just busy. Cringe. What have I missed? Well, so I showed a clip from what we recorded when we went to a live gig last night. Talked about what we did yesterday, going to Callum's friend's birthday party, where him and his band, including Callum, played on stage live. Bloody hell, I just heard the wind.
I know, I just said it's big.
I can actually see it's blowing the thing at the back, the screen. Then I mentioned how I've done a bit of an update for my website and how I put the activities on my Discord now, so you can see what I'm up to.
I'm being a bit sensible. Makes a change, I know.
Auntie Ange is hopping from topic to topic, like with no break in between.
Like I said, being sensible.
Being typical Auntie Ange. You haven't really talked about much. I mean, you said about how you had your job interview and that didn't work out.
Yeah, well, it goes, doesn't it? At the end of the day, you've got to keep trying, keep getting slapped back in the face. Oh.
Creepy Walker says, I love how you put on the website, meet the team despite there only being 2 people. There will be more. There will be more.
Got another 2 here. There's one.
It will increase eventually. Like so, for example, this editor, because I get them to edit my videos for me. You never know. There might be a day where I hire them full time, and then they will be added to the team, and then there'll be more.
I like
Mindstorm,
it.
nobody follows a topic. Just roll with the flow, like Auntie.
Thank you.
Invite
Rick.
me as meme creator.
I like you, Rick. You stick up for me quite a lot. You know that, Rick. I reckon Rick's my #1 fan. Oh, and Bad Boy Nick. So I have 2 #1 fans.
It's okay. I'm my own #1 fan. That's good enough for me.
Oh, I tell you, he hasn't popped his head up yet. Pitybug.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Pitybug. I feel quite lethargic today. You was all grumpy.
There he is. I thought there were 3 people on that. There was, but I
Oh.
kind of changed it again.
Hello,
I
Pitybug.
did have Caitlin at one point, but like she doesn't exactly associate herself much. So she yeah. It changes a lot depending on what's going on. Like nothing's ever certain until hopefully soon. Once I've got things sorted, and then you're gonna see it'll be a bit more tidy and a bit more better and a bit more stable. It's just there's so much going on. So many things are changing. There's a lot going on. Yeah. And I'm learning new things as I'm going along as well to fix and improve and all that stuff.
Auntie, I can see where the skill on the screen. It's me, Doc. It's me. I'm the skill. I'm the monkey grinder, you're just the monkey. Oh dear.
I just realised I forgot to turn the background music back on. There we go.
Did you? They might have been doing that on the background music on.
Maybe.
I'm like, oh! Peace and quiet at last. Oh dear
Lovely.
me. No,
Yeah.
not much topics yet. Gotta watch the film yet. What you
Watch
did?
those films that Rick suggested.
Yeah.
I can't remember them to be honest, but I'm
Was it
still
19?
too busy.
1970s.
Maybe. Rick's got to watch that film that I suggested. Just Imagine, if he hasn't yet.
Have you got around to watching that yet, Rick? Just imagine.
Just imagine what the world will be like in 50 years' time. Nice one. Go out in public for a year, gain some knowledge, and then do a podcast. No.
Burn.
Just watched as much as I could stand. It was quite an odd movie. But is there even an end to rainbows? No, actually.
No.
If some people have, I've seen some interesting photos on this, but you can get if you get I think stand on a mountain or something and see a rainbow, you can see a full circle. Yeah. So how about that for a bit of something? It's never an end. What y'all got here?
Round circle.
Creepy Walker's
I like
suggesting
the
stuff.
2 lots of rainbows. You got one, and then you got another one over the top, and the one that's over the top is quite faded compared to the one underneath. Double rainbow, double rainbow. You can be a rainbow too. Hey, English in England, there was the Rainbow TV program which got Zippy and George in it.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember the song of that. That's going to really irritate me. I feel that, movie all the time. My legs are moving, this is moving.
I think you do have some kind of ADHD or something, Mother. You're just too fidgety.
I'm a bit fidgety.
You flow from topic to topic. You know, when I try and get you help with some documents and stuff, you start playing on your iPad and like, get off your games. Yeah, there's been a few times I've had Auntie Ange try and help me with some stuff to understand things.
Yeah, you might need that, Rick.
Me and Mindstorm should do weekly podcasts where I teach them about things prior to 2008.
That's what?
I would have been...
14 years ago, 12.
Yeah, I would have been 12 years old. But also at the same time, I'm not the type of person to live in the past. I like to live in today and the future. And that's the sort of mindset I encourage other people. Why live in the past when you can enjoy what's to come?
True. Why do I live in the
past?
past?
The past is already gone. There's no point clinging on to it. Just enjoy what's to come. Adapt your future and make it better.
Do I hold on to the past?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Say truth hurts.
I like the future. I like to see what is to come, which is why it kind of annoys me in the UK, because we like our buildings still live in the Victorian times.
Yeah, but I
still hate that.
I still like our Tudor ways and medieval ways and stuff like that.
Yeah, like the entire country lives like that though. Like it's no harm in just a little bit of modern lifestyle. And that the same old excuse gets used, but it's for tourists and tourism. It's like, goddamn, you can get tourism with modern lifestyle. If we ask you a question, we end up having to explain things 99.99999% of the world already knows.
Yes, you have to explain things to me. I'm Simple Simon.
Yeah. Still, I like the future. I like the modern. I hold on to the past. No, it's not good to hold on to the past.
It's not really good to hold on to the past because you can't move forward.
It's nice to enjoy some memories. But we live in today, and the future is to come. It is good to enjoy it. Now, obviously, it's not good to rush the future because you want to live your life in the moment. That is the enjoying today part. But you know, it's good to know what comes in the future. Like when people don't like change, I don't mind change.
I don't know what it is, but I feel so irritable.
When don't you?
No, that's why I'm fidgeting because I can't seem to get comfy.
So,
I really can't get comfy today. So I wonder what's up with me.
Because you're bored?
No.
You're bored.
I'm not bored.
I can tell you're bored.
I'm not bored.
She's bored.
I'm not bored. It's not.
It's not, I agree.
So what goals have you got in the next couple of weeks then, Nick?
If you're too focused on the past, how we enjoy the future. Exactly! That's what Creepy Walker said.
No, I just see it up there. What am I doing this week? I've got my letters I've got to do. Pass about.
I just gotta get something approved and sorted out so I can kind of progress with what I want to get on with. Because I was hoping to get launched by this month, but it looks like that won't happen now. No. Speaking of which, I've arranged a meeting on Wednesday with that student graduate thingy service that I talked about, remember? I've arranged a meeting so I can have a one-to-one with the person.
Right, Rick's put, if you don't know of the past, you may not know that there were
once countries that supported freedom and really should still be that way.
Yes,
freedom is good.
I agree with that one. Bit of freedom. I get told off if I go down that road because it winds me up.
I'm not saying you should cut the past out altogether. I'm just saying don't latch on to it like...
Did you know in 12 something under Cromwell that you weren't allowed to go to church and you wasn't allowed to dance or sing or celebrate Christmas?
Is that the same person that banned Christmas? Wait, you just said Christmas, didn't you?
Yeah, and we're not far from all that rubbish now. oh, we really, what's the world's doing? Seems to be like that, yeah. I would say to people, we don't live in 12 whatever anymore.
Yeah. So it kind of seems that some of the non-freedoms are kind of reverting back to the past.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got nothing else. What do you want?
I haven't got really a lot to say. Except for that I'm really fidgeting. Obsessed with the past isn't that good, but still there's things
we can learn from it. Exactly. Yes. Now that's a good way to word it.
Oh yeah, I like doing. That's why I like history, because when people go, oh, you get rid of this, this, and this. So well, if you get rid of it, then you're not going to learn by it. You're not going to. We'll end up experiencing it again. So we need to learn by the past to make a better future. I say between 1980s and 2000 was the best year. I think after that, it's just now rubbish. Yeah, because you've got 1980s music that everybody loves. 1990s dress style, which is the most sensible dress style you can have.
The 90s, I kind of still dress like that.
And then you're sort of like, yeah, but the 2000, it's been pretty crappy the last 20 years.
I've got a bit of a 90s jeans dress style. I like the baggy jean. I like the loose. That's it, loose jeans.
Well, they used to be called boot cut, but I think they renamed them then to loose jeans because boot.
I don't do skinnies. I can't stand
skinnies. Sounds a bit girly, doesn't it? Boot cut jeans. Boot cut jeans.
I think. Here, do you want to take Blue? 'Cause he's fidgeting a bit. He'll be...
Me and you are fidgy pants, aren't we today? I'm a fidgy pants today.
This podcast needs more ad reads during the stream. Oh, don't worry. I can do that eventually.
Look who I got in my arms.
When I do something, it won't exactly be a proper ad read, but it'll just be like a little snippet for you guys. That'd be something. And also for more things I've been working on because I've been progressing slowly bit by bit with what I want to do. I've had to make folders for my documents, so I'm looking forward to filling this up. Cromwell and the Civil War was 1700 century.
Was it 1700 century?
Well, there you go.
Well, who was 1215 then? The Richard. There's another one in 12 something. Who was that one then?
Yeah. I'm just thinking for the ad read for the podcast. Hey, do you like media? Do you like creative content? Maybe you should support us on patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions.
By the way.
Hi. Support us on patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions. Become one of our lovely supporters and get added to the list. See behind the scenes content and get early access to other content. Support us on Patreon for all the benefits. There you go. Is that an ad read for you, Rick?
I like going to Newark because Newark does the Cromwell. No, that's a different sort of Civil War, wasn't it?
Pitybug says ELO's best band from 1980. I don't think I've heard of them before.
I don't think I have.
You're right, as a dyslexic.
Probably. Who
Do
does? I'm dyslexic at times, yeah.
Join the Patreon pain. Birth date 12th century was the Normans. Oh, is he saying your birth date?
No. That could be.
Taking the mick out of your birthday.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised when it comes to Richard. Problem with you and reads. I'll say
the same thing to the same four people. Get some new ads until you get a new person. Well, that's all I got at the moment. I don't have much else. Join the Patreon. And then, whatever. Don't know. I haven't really got anything else. I don't plan to do too much else. But there will be something coming soon. So, look forward to that. Eventually. It's coming.
So is Christmas.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll be up before Christmas. Praise the headphones. Then get new ads. You'll get new ads soon. You'll get it's Yeah, you get new ads soon, don't worry. For a very specific thing. Coming eventually. Once I've got past the delays. I haven't really got anything else. Is there anything else you've got, Auntie Ange?
I haven't got anything else to say.
No?
Hey, electricities.
Mattresses.
Oh, mattresses.
We all want new ads.
I
don't know how anyone would want ads, to be honest.
What ads are you on about for?
Adverts. Just talking about more stuff for me to promote.
Oh, right. Yeah, but...
That's what he's telling me. He wants me to promote more stuff, but, like, I haven't got anything. So...
Well, there's nothing been quite comical on TV lately, has there?
When is there anything interesting on TV these days?
There's nothing great on TV. So...
Auntie, I will start a stream.
Yeah.
You and Mindstorm should come join. I'm busy.
Yeah, you're starting that. Right, why when you start your stream in a minute? Because I can do it while I'm cooking tea. Never heard of electric lights.
Orchestra? Are you really British? Do you want to see it? Should I give Auntie Ange a quick preview right now?
I've heard of electric lights.
Yellow. Boop. And so, show a quick play one. I'm going to turn the microphone down a little bit so you can still hear me, but hopefully not too much of this. Yeah, just gonna close. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah, heard that. Mr. Blue Sky. That one's popular, isn't it? I'm trying to get to the next track because I feel like
Don't Bring Me Down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got this one now. Yeah, I've heard of them before.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with names of bands and stuff.
I'm terrible with names with anything really.
I was listening to one with a friend yesterday. Oh, I was going to Scooter. Person called Scooter.
No idea.
I forgot who he is.
Jeff Lynne. That's why exactly you should do things prior to 2008. Much better music back in the 70s and 80s. Fair enough.
Jeff Lynne?
Nope, never. Don't think I've heard of him. Jeff Lynne. Let's have a look. Let's have a little peek, shall we? Let's see how many copyright claims we can get.
You need to tell us all these things before we come on air so we can do a bit of research and then
guys,
we can talk about the topic then when we come on.
Put it in the Discord! Or in the comments!
Or on Facebook for you.
So we can be a bit more prepared.
I
Feel nostalgic. I wasn't even born though. Yeah.
You're a twinkle in the stars, darling. Twinkle in the stars.
Like, you're telling us these things last minute. We're never prepared.
Oh, bless. If you saw more old
TV shows, you might have better ideas from then. Nah, I'm good, thanks. I've already seen enough shows as it is. Like, there's a long list of shows. Jeff Lynne was... Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, so what, are they like one of the band
like
members or something?
Yeah, band member in it, because then they go off and most probably go solo, like a lot of band members do now.
Mindstorm's never heard of Where's the Beef commercial. If it's an American thing, then no.
We most probably haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can get it on YouTube.
Maybe. We'll have to look at that later, won't we? Or we can have a quick look now if you want.
You can do if you want. You Google it and you
Let's have
go
a
in
look.
10 times quicker than me.
Alright. Where's the beef commercial? Let's have a look. So what have we got here?
Big It's a vegan. I've heard of Wednesdays.
It's not vegan. It's just talking about that they put more beef in their burger. Like they put more burger. So there you go. By the way, did anyone say? Ah, yes, Auntie Ange mentioned it. I guess you want to talk. Okay. All right. So since Pitybug's mentioned it, I'll let Auntie Ange talk about it.
No, it's just that I think the GoFundMe is absolutely disgusting when people want to fund a cause or anything, and they turn around and start dictating it. Now, if it was paedophiles and rapists and that old druggies, then I go, yeah, fair enough. But when it's a cause, then I think GoFundMe is wrong telling people what they should and shouldn't fund. So I'm not happy with them at the moment.
I think they were going to move the funding to a cause of their choice.
There's twice, isn't it? They did the truck fest, and you said they did about that lad Kyle, which has got sort of all to do with GoFundMe.
They blocked that, yeah.
And the truckers, and I think for Canada, and I think it's disgusting. Why? Because Canada's truckers and that standing up for freedom, rights, democracy. That's what Western people are supposed to be hold for: freedom of rights, freedom of choice. Oh well.
Yeah.
So after that, I will never. If anybody says to me, "Can you give me a donation?" but it goes through my GoFundMe account, I go, "No, no way, no way," because if I've spent from 10p to £100 plus, they take away 10%.
Okay.
Or it could be more than that towards the charities.
Well, the concern is that it's not going to what we say that goes to, and now they're doing it where people have to fill out a form to get a refund. And other places are suggesting alternative means to dispute your money back. Because it also affects GoFundMe financially for doing it.
Yeah. So I'm not impressed with them at the moment. Not at all. How about the I can't believe I hate the whole thing commercial?
These are definitely American commercials that we've never seen before because they're American.
I just fund someone to
release their game on Steam using this site, and it's timely for me.
Well, you just have to find a way of funding people. Well,
hopefully the funds go through, and the game maker actually receives the funds. But yes, GoFundMe's been a little bit. They've been biased lately, and I'm not a fan of bias. I kind of prefer unbiased things. But they've been a bit biased, and they're controlling where people's money go instead of where they intended to donate it. So that's a bit of a naughty thing that I think is really stupid. Shouldn't be diverting people's money to a different charity just because you don't like the cause of another of one movement.
Yes, very sad. Did you say biased?
Biased, yeah. Or bias, if you really want to be that specific. Without the D.
Badass. Oh dear. What time is it? Oh, it's tenting.
It is tenting. I have got nothing else to think about. I don't know what topics to talk about at the moment. I've kind of run out of topics lately.
I'm going to have to get our heads into gear.
It's been the same thing for me. I've just been spending ages trying to set up this thing that's taking its time.
I would like to say good on Canadian truckers, by the way.
Yeah, fair enough to
them. I think it's good that they're standing up for the little people. Yes, you need to be specific on that. And
it sounded horrible. Didn't like me saying biased instead of bias. Because it's the proper way to say it is bias.
Bias.
No, without the D, just bias.
Oh, bias. Yeah. Bias.
Yeah.
Word one of them.
It does sound a bit funny. You can feel the extra effort when you mention the D when you say biased, but it's just such a habit. Get out of it eventually.
Right, so we're going to wrap up.
Yes, I got nothing else. I'll try and think of more topics for next week. I mean, well, we got me driving with Emily, haven't we? We can include Emily.
Yeah, and then keep an eye out this week, because normally I always come across something, don't I? And I don't really want to talk about the pandemic. I really don't want to mention that.
Well, I mean, we just stopped caring at this point.
Wow, so we want to get away from it, don't we? We want to talk about something completely different, and then
just live life normally.
And I don't really want to talk what Canada's doing, because that would just boil my blood. I just think the world's gone horrible at the moment. I really do think the world's gone horrible.
It's been very chaotic.
Where bit of respect, bit of kindness, respect the democracy, respect our freedoms. You know.
Or you can put them in the Discord, you know.
DM me and I will get you some good topics.
Put them in the Discord or in the comments of this video. So, it'll be much easier.
We haven't even sat down and watched TV together.
We've been so busy.
Yeah, but I've been busy but really not achieved anything.
Same.
Somebody was telling me, have you seen that on the news? Have you seen it? I'm like, yep.
I don't watch the news. I don't like the news.
Right.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I'll try and think of something for next week. I'm picking up Emily next week.
We'll sit and watch a film at some point this week.
What do you mean Discord doesn't allow you to post? That doesn't sound right. Topic, everything.
Everything.
But yeah, I'll be picking up Emily next week. We could try and video call. We can get her involved as well when I drive back. I'll have to get one of the phone holders for the window so I can stick it up.
I was talking to somebody today, and somehow they ended up talking about their bathroom habits. I'm like, that's too much information.
Lovely.
I know.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I got nothing else for today, so.
See, even Rick wants to let us watch a film. I know what we do. We decide what we're going to watch. It's something what you said in the 70s and 80s, was it? And then we'll tell you, and then.
Never know. Could probably get something for my list that has a lot of old films.
Well, I haven't done Matrix, have I? When's Matrix?
Oh yeah. That was
2000.
That was 1999, I think.
What about Ride of the Lost Ark? Oh no, Invaders of the Lost Ark, sorry. Bloody hell, I think my brain's tired.
Oh what?
Halloween 1978.
Oh yeah. That's Indiana Jones, by the way.
Yeah, I worked that out.
Got to watch that as well. You haven't watched Indiana Jones?
I have, years ago in my younger days.
Well,
but I've watched 1 and 2. I haven't watched the rest after that. After 1 and 2, I'll go off the rest of the... Yes, I know, because I got you the whole set, didn't I?
Yes.
We'll have to watch
you got to watch it.
Actually, I finished watching, now you're ready for this, Hobbit 2 the other day. You know, a few weeks back, I said I was at my sister's. I watched the whole of Hobbit 1 and then I was halfway through Hobbit 2. I finally finished off Hobbit 2 the other day. That's like 2.5 weeks I've been away from my sister's house and I finally watched it. Yes, Richard, I will be waiting for all the jokes to come through my phone in a few minutes about me watching The Hobbit. And I'm going to watch Hobbit 3.
Rick suggests The Last Dragon.
Yes, right, The Last Dragon. Is that got Bruce Lee in it? Oh, Barry Gordy's Last Dragon. Because I know Bruce Lee did a dragon. And he was very good. I think one of them, he not long after he did the film, he died. Didn't he die in 1974? Bruce Lee. Let me just have a check. I just like watching Bruce Lee. Ooh. But don't make the noises, just
scare the dog. Oh, please, she make you jump.
Right, let me have a quick look.
No, it's a parody of Kung Fu Guy and black man acting Asian.
Ah. So, you got to remember that, and then we must probably watch that later on today.
Well, the names are on here in the back, you know, Auntie Ange, so we can always, like, look back on it.
Oh, yeah. Bruce Lee.
Anyway.
73. I thought you died in 74. No, 73.
Oh. Well, anyway, I think it's time we wrap it up. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Become a supporter. Huge thanks to
I'm so sorry I got fidgety bum today and very lethargic a bit today. Just this wave of tiredness come over me.
A huge thanks to our amazing supporters, Caino the VIP, L, Nggyunglydngraady, Pitybug, and Scary Mary, the Furious 5.
It's hilarious, not quite.
Parody. It's tough to describe. Well, we'll find out when we eventually watch it at some point.
I've got a book in my face.
Become a supporter at patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions. Check out the website because I've been updating it, and join the Discord. Okay. That's Enter the Dragon.
Thank you very much. I knew it's something, the dragon. Thank you, Nick, keeping me on my right track. See, Nick loves me. He loves me. Thank you, Nick.
Alrighty. See you on next week.
Hopefully I won't be as exhausted. I don't know why. This great big wave just gone. I wonder if it's because I've been awake 12 hours.
Maybe.
See you later.
Alrighty, bye-bye. Raise the headphones.
Saying that it feels right. That it feels right.